Hey guys, it's Zach, and today I just wanted to make a video because I finally completed something that I'm honestly really excited that I got done. It's taken quite a while, but that is to catch all of the Wormhole Legendary Shiny. Now, just to let you know, when I shiny hunt, I do it one with the shiny charm because I don't have the patience to do it full odds, and so I really applaud those people that do this task, full odds hunt. And I also nature sync, and I do it over a long period of time. So if I move my screen up a bit, you can see my box legendaries and then also some other shinies that I've captured along the way. So it's taken almost two whole boxes, and I do have a full team of a full set of Wormhole legendaries. Now, the first thing I did was catch my sync abras. If I go over to one of my boxes, and I actually have a set of sync abras in my Ultra Sun game and my Ultra Moon game. So if I move the camera back up and I look over, you can see all these abras. These are abras of different natures with synchronizability, which gives you a 50% chance of encountering a Pokemon with that same nature. So while I shiny hunt, I'm looking for hopefully competitive shinies. I can't tell you how many I got that were actually the nature I hunted for, but I did get a few good ones, and I did make some teams out of them and use some in the Pokemon Global Link online battles. So the next thing I did, here are all the shinies that I've gotten just from wormholes and grinding to get them competitive ready. As you can see, all the Chanseys. You encounter a lot of Chanseys as you're grinding Pokemon to level 100 if you're doing the Chansey SOSs. So let's move back over. So the next thing I do is I created a spreadsheet in Excel which listed all of the wormholes and what Pokemon came from what. So if I was looking for Nihilego on my screen, I know that it's in a white wormhole, and I can see what nature I wanted, and I got those natures off of Smogon. So some people might agree with the natures I got them as or hunted for. Some people might not. So if we go over to Nihilego's summary, this was the first shiny I got, and as you can see, it started in December 8th of 2017. So I went Nihilego, Mewtwo, Entei, and Terrakion was actually the first one that I got with the sync, and I got it as a Jolly one. So I made it a Poison Jab, Rock Slide, Protect, like 3 moves in Protect Terrakion, and I actually put him on a team with Whimsicott. I used the beat up I used Tailwind and beat up to boost up Terrakion's justified ability, and he can really kick some butt if you get onto it. That was in July of 2018. So moving on, we get Virizion next, and then Regigigas, followed by Zekrom, Celesteela, Thundurus, Kyogre. This Kyogre, I know it's hasty, but it really didn't matter with the Choice Scarf. I did use it during VGC 2019 as one of my restricted legendaries, so I had a Choice Scarf for the first while. Once we moved on to where the blue orb and the red orb was allowed, that's when you really saw like the hasty nature really like hurt this Kyogre. But I basically just put 3 moves on it, and it mostly just water spouted the whole time. Going back to my Terrakion. Terrakion was actually the first shiny that I failed. I hit it with a flash cannon, and I crit it, and it knocked it out. And so that was the first one I had to go back and re-hunt. So keep going down the list. I have my Lugia, my Xurkitree, my Cresia? Why can't I say this name? My moon duck. I have my moon duck, and I gave it a mental herb and trick room, so it's basically just a trick room setter. Colbion, Azelf, Uxie, and Uxie is actually really special for me because if you go to the date, that is actually my wedding date. I was shiny hunting the night before. It rolled over to midnight. I couldn't fall asleep, and I came across this shiny. So this shiny was caught on my wedding day, technically. Guzzlord, Jolly, Reshiram, Xerneas. Too bad this wasn't a good nature because I could have really used that in VGC this year. Heatran, Latios, Ho-Ho, Buzzwald, Dialga, Tornadus, Timid Prankster, so I do want to make something with that one day. Articuno, Zap-dos. Zap-dos was actually my next one that I failed the first time. It actually it struggled out on me, so I was not able to catch it the first time. Moltres, Miss Spirit, Raikou. Okay, so Raikou was actually the third one I had to hunt twice. The first Raikou I reset over at 490. So I was really bummed when I hit across the 490. And starting with like the Zap-a-dos and actually the Moltres was the first ones I started using. Poketch. Let's move that over. Let's get that chat out of the way. I hate Facebook Messenger. So that ended up going from 490 to 1300, a little bit over odds. So I was really happy that I still got it so quickly. And as you can see, I have been using Poketch to count my shiny hunts since, and I finished up, and it's not, the rest isn't actually on here because it's on my new phone that I am currently recording on. But Raikou was one of those ones that I failed the first time. Move over to Groundon, and I actually got him in like 600, so I was like really excited. And then we go over to the Regirock. I kid you not, I reset over this one at 50. 50 resets. I wasn't even paying attention. Didn't think it would come that quick. 50 reset. By the time I saw it, my screen flash, it was too late, and I lost it, and I wasn't able to get that one back until 2356. Regice, Registeel, Kartana, Pheromosa, Palkia, Latias, Giratina, Rayquaza, and I actually got the Hasty, I believe. Hasty is what Wolf Glick was using on his U.S. Nationals 2019 team. He had Icy Wind on it, and I want to say Assault Vest. So I recently, I saw that, and I went, when I hunt my Rayquaza, like, I want to try to get a Hasty one, and I think I ended up doing it. I don't know if he had a Hasty or was it naive. Then Suicune, Landorus, Kyurem, and Yveltal. Yveltal is actually an interesting one. Yveltal, once again, for VGC 2019, I went and caught one regularly with the nature that I needed. I didn't have time to shiny hunt it because I wanted to use Yveltal on one of my teams. And so I ended up using my Ultra Moon slot to get that Yveltal. So I actually ended up going out and buying another copy of Ultra Moon just to hunt Yveltal shiny. And I finally did it. And this was my last one. If I check the summary, it was October 13th of this year. So if you look at my Nihilego, that started in 2017. So this took me almost 2 years to get. And of course, I was doing online battles, living my life. I wasn't just purely shiny hunting on these games. I was also doing other stuff, so that's why it took so long. But it's just something that like I really like. Once I started, I didn't want to stop unless I had them all. Now I also have my virtual console Celebi. I shiny hunted that once Crystal came out, and then I turned around and reset that for my Suicune. I did not count any of these encounters because they were full odds, and I honestly didn't want to know how long I went hunting those things because full odds is ridiculous, especially on the virtual console games, on the older games. It takes so long. So once again, I applaud anyone who takes the time to do full odd hunts. But these are my 2 full odd hunts. I want to say Suicune probably took me like 20,000 resets. Celebi was pretty quick. I want to say like Celebi was probably actually under full odds for the Gen 2 games. I was really excited when I got that one. And then the distributions, I got Shiny Purple, Poiple, and Naganadella that I evolved the other Poiple to. I got the distributed Zyguards. And then for the online competitions, I didn't get Tapu Koko. Tapu Koko was released in the earlier games. For the online, you got a code. And then they gave away the rest of them as Pokemon Global Link competition reward. So I had a Tapu Lele that I made a choice scarf. I got Tapu Bulu, Tapu Fini, and then I have my shiny Mimikyu that I have for the Pokemon Global Link, the Halloween one last year that they did. So that is my shiny collection of Wormhole legendaries. It's something that I'm really proud of, something that took a lot of time. But it also helped me find apps like Poketch, and it helped me take the time to like plan out teams for VGC. Of course, this did take 2 copies of Ultra Moon, 1 copy of Ultra Sun. I have 2 DSs. I have this Pokeball one that I have, the 2DS, and then I have my older 3DS XL, new 3DS XL that I've been using. And that's how long these hunts took. I really took some time. And if you've sat through and watched the whole thing, I appreciate it. Which one is your favorite? Do you have any shiny legendaries of your own? Do you shiny hunt yourself? Do you do full odds? Or do you use shiny charm like me? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you watched this far, make sure you give it a like. Subscribe if you want to. Thanks for watching. Talk to you in the next.